Here we go. Parkway, here we come. Wow,
hey,
here's some more.
Hey, pretty girl.
We got separated from lots of cars behind us, right. So we've pulled over and we're waiting for a group to come because, you know, I really want to be with some of the other people.
Right, we had 2 red X's in a row.
Yeah, I want another color. Hey, this is our first tunnel with a whole bunch of other Teslas. This ought to be great. Normally I would scream, but since I might want to talk. Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, well, Ruby's doing all the driving. Well, traffic aware.
Cruise control. She's doing all the speed adjustments.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Somebody said everyone should go on autopilot for at least a few minutes so we can have the longest continuous autopilot drive.
Yeah, we should have said something about, you know,
the following distance. Yeah, well, they were asking that in the chat. I'm our chat person. Can't you tell? Don doesn't even know where the chat is. No. I've been monitoring communications for us today.
Well, I tell you, there are a lot of cars, not just, I mean, look at the traffic. Look at all these parking lots are full.
Yeah, for no fall color yet.
For no fall color.
I can't even imagine in a month. A nice, enjoyable, relaxing ride with lots of good views and occasionally people off on the side of the road filming us go by waving, in which case we're all honking and waving back. So we were at 600 watt-hours per mile down to like 150 miles of range, and we had only gone like 45 miles, so I was getting a little concerned. Because you thought the whole trip was 150 miles, right?
Right. I think the trip's supposed to be like 140 miles or something like that. So obviously if we left at 252, you know, basically when we get to like 130 miles of rated range, we better be
on the way back.
You know, make it. But now we've been going downhill, and we're down to 460 watt-hours per mile, which is not too bad. And we've actually gained miles back up. We're up to 147 miles. So, you know, the miles that we're getting going downhill are free right now. I mean, they're not costing us anything. So at this point, you know, still at 130 miles, we really need to be heading back. But right now we're gaining miles, so it's not an issue. But I would feel better if I knew exactly where the turnaround point was.
Here's another Tesla person shooting a video. Everybody wave. There's Thomas.
That's a pretty tree.
Oh, I think I met them before, yes.
Hey, Mom.
Fine.
Yeah, they put on the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's gonna change the camera part.
Oh, okay. I was
died like a little bit ago.
So our Model X and their Model X twins, carbon fiber, white interior, 100D, and both have the center console. That's the real catch, right? Yeah. See, Ruby's twin, carbon fiber, white seats, center console, 100D. I mean, really, it's like it's the same car. It was built. When was your delivery?
October 19th, 2018.
2018. I was going to say it still has white in all the spots. Ours has white too, which is another importance. Ours is June of 17.
Okay.
We're at a rest area, some sort of stopping point. We just followed the other Teslas in here. It has a really great view. It's amazing. They don't call it the Blue Ridge for nothing. We still have no cell service up here. A few folks have less range than us. Most folks have just a little more than us.
Right.
Don says we're not actually quite to the turnaround point or the halfway point, but he's thinking we're turning around now before we get in any more trouble.
We got like 130 miles or 135. So we've used 120 miles of rated range to get here. So we have 130 miles of rated range to get back. So we should have zero problems getting back. But if we continue to go further down, I don't know exactly where the turnaround point, but here's the real key, I don't want to call it issue. We have no tools. The navigation shows you nothing. There's
right,
no
I can't get anything on the cell.
You know, if we were in the metropolitan area or something like that, this would be no problem because we could look up bailout points, level 2 chargers,
right, I guess I didn't do a good job of having a map or Zeb's phone number or any other number of tools we could have consulted at this point.
We're basically like,
flying blind.
Yeah, this is like the good old days before there was all this internet and cell phones. We got no idea. All we know is the way we came, and we should make it no problem. But if we go some other way, I don't know.
Well, we had several options. Turn around at the turnaround point, turn around now, come back on 74 and have 39% range left because that's not as much of an elevated drive. We had lots of options, and I chose turn around now because I saw so many views were out Don's window on the way. That'll be out my window now. And also the sun is behind me, so I'll be shooting away from the sun. It should be easier for me to get some stuff. And we're not with any other Teslas anymore, so it really doesn't matter as far as that goes. As you know, we may have some Teslas pass us coming the other direction, and if that happens, that would be neat. Oh, just taking a minute to slow down and enjoy the view. Wow, there's a Junco. They won't be in Raleigh for several more weeks. We pulled into this overlook because there were so many people here. We knew something special had to be going on. There are people up there on top. Wow. Totally wow. Can you see the people up there? We're here. with a view of the golf course, which is pretty nice. 2 good sized beds. Don may be pleased to know that there's coffee here, although we have complimentary breakfast downstairs. So, and bathroom with a tub and a shower. I know Bjorn always likes to show the room, so I'm trying to copy Bjorn. Johnny smells food. He is on his way. Oh wow, we have lots of hungry people here. Wow, everybody all in this room eating and talking and chatting and having a good time. It's good to see. There's more people here at the buffet than I thought there would be even. It's been a great day. We're tired, but it's been an awesome day.
59 on the drive.
Yeah.
This year we were expecting about 100. We had 140 registered, and ultimately didn't find out until tonight when there was one person that didn't register, didn't check in, and just followed and came with us. We had exactly 120 cars.
Wow.
Twice as many cars as last year, except we were slightly behind last year. But we rounded to 60 last year. It's exactly twice as many as this year.
Wow.
So now we need to lobby Tesla to get a 30-stall V3 supercharger in Nashville.
Sounds good to me, baby.
We're going to send out a survey in probably a couple of days to get any feedback. Last year, the feedback from the survey was there was a number of people, I got 10% of the respondents said that they wanted to have something that happens at the end of the drive, so this is it. Yes. I hope this is it.
Hey!
Rocco over here, they help all sorts of stuff with organizing this. Narcia as well. So,
Thank you.